Hey, real quick, before you check out this video, just real quick, one second. Do me a favor and go subscribe real quick if you want Kawhi to come to the Lakers. If you don't subscribe, you won't come. Not even a chance. Back into the video. Thanks. Guys, what is going on? I am back with a new video. It has been a while. Trust me, I have missed you guys so much. But let me just get into it, because yesterday we witnessed history. Do you guys understand what just happened? Arguably, the greatest team ever assembled, the Golden State Warriors, lost in the NBA Finals. And to be honest, I was rooting for the Warriors. When I saw KD go down, I was so upset. When I saw Clay go down, don't even get me started about Clay. I tore my ACL before, and just seeing his hand motion, when he went down, I always get scared when I see a fast break play. But when he went down, and I saw him signal to his trainer or whoever it was on the floor, that he felt something shift, I literally put my hands over my head and just prayed that it wasn't an ACL. But I knew that every indication pointed to it being an ACL, and it was. So first and foremost, I just want to say to my favorite players, Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, you guys will probably not watch this video, but I do love you guys as NBA players. I appreciate everything that you've done, and I wish you a really speedy recovery, and I'll be praying for you guys. So, all love. Back to the NBA Finals though, a lot of excuses can be made, which are some that I've made myself personally. With KD, I don't think this series, ends up the way it has now. With Klay, I think they do win Game 6, and there's a Game 7 coming up soon. But that's just the luck of the draw. That's how life works. And to win a championship, you need to have some luck, because you need to have some luck knowing that your players don't get injured at a certain time, that you're playing a certain level. For example, Kyle Lowry, we saw how Kyle Lowry was kind of slowing down in the playoffs. I mean, every year that was his notion, that Kyle Lowry is not a playoff player. He's trash. But in reality, in these NBA Finals, he's played pretty well. Granted, I don't believe that Kyle Lowry is a Hall of Famer. I've seen a lot of people give me slack because they believe Kyle Lowry is a Hall of Famer, which makes no sense to me. But he is an all-star player, and he did play really well in the finals. A big reason why they won. That being said, in 2019, NBA champs are, should I say it? Honestly, I can't even believe it. The Toronto Raptors. But I did call it one of my last YouTube videos, if you guys remember. I'll roll the clip now. Toronto's actually looking like they could come out the East. But yeah, I told you guys, okay, that the Toronto Raptors had a great shot coming out the East. Now, I did not say they'd win it because I didn't know like all these injury fiasco was going to go on with the Warriors, but I did call them coming out the East. Deep down in my heart, I knew that Toronto was going to win, but I didn't want to believe it. I'm going to get slack for this, but I don't care. I'm a Warriors fan on the low. I'm a huge Lakers fan. Actually, I'm not a Warriors fan, but I am a fan of their players. I like Steph Curry. Hence the jersey, as you guys can see. I love Klay Thompson. I'm a fan of KD. And Draymond's annoying, but I love the intensity and competitiveness that he brings to the game. And with that said, I was a little disappointed yesterday to see them lose. But that's just the flow of the game. Okay, they had a great run. I'm sure it's not over. We have a lot to see. A lot of free agency is going to come up that can change the landscape. But if this team gets back together, I do see them still being special. Now, Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant had season-ending injuries, so they're going to miss the majority of next season, if not all. But if they get some good role players, the way they play basketball, that system that Steve Kerr has in place will allow them to succeed. And we witnessed it all year. We see Iguodala come up big time, Kevin Looney come up big time, all these people, okay? They all come up big time because the way the Warriors play allows everyone to get involved. And when everyone gets involved, everyone gets touches, everyone's happy, everyone's playing defense, the ball is moving, and when the ball is moving, good things happen. Now, up next, we got the NBA draft and NBA free agency. Speaking of NBA free agency, I got this cool magazine in the middle of Sports Illustrated, and it has Rich Paul on it. A lot has been said about Rich Paul recently, but man, as a Laker fan, I love it. What can I say? I love it. This magazine says he's the kingmaker. Rich Paul will own the NBA summer. And honestly, I don't doubt it. Rich Paul's doing his thing. AD is about to be a Laker. Now, as a Laker fan, doesn't make me the most excited. Okay, before you call me spoiled, just listen. I have grown to love these young players that we have on our squad. I am, if you would say, emotionally attached. I have a Lonzo Ball signed basketball. I love Lonzo. I love Brandon Ingram. I like Kyle Kuzma. I don't love him, though people do call me a knockoff Kyle Kuzma. You know who you are. I understand that the NBA is a business. With LeBron on our roster, we're in this win now position that kind of ties us up to win now, literally. And I want the best for these young guys. And maybe with LeBron on the roster, they won't be as successful as they should be. They need to grow somewhere else. We saw that with Julius Randle. But players need to grow, especially young players. They need to be out there playing carelessly, making mistakes with some veteran leadership, but they need to grow. And with LeBron, the Lakers, and the media fiasco, they won't grow. We saw how the trade rumors harmed them this past past season. We've seen all the off-season talk and how they're responding on Twitter, and Josh Hart talking about how he wants to get paid and all this stuff. And it's understandable because they have not went through that before. But like I said, the NBA is a business. I do love them. Kuzma is fine for me to give up. Josh Hart is also a person that is willing to be grabbed. And I know they need one of Lonzo and Brandon Ingram. I just hope they don't give up both. I think this upcoming roster, if we can keep Lonzo, have AD, have LeBron, if we have the free agent money, we can go sign Jimmy Butler. I think that's a great squad. I also love Brandon Ingram because he'd be the best player for me on the wing. I know Kuzma fits really well, but Brandon Ingram's still evolving as a player, and I see him getting better and better and better. And he's not Giannis Antetokounmpo. His ceiling, in my perception, is like out the roof. He has no ceiling, and I really love Brandon Ingram, so I hope the Lakers can hold on to him. We'll see, definitely. That fourth pick has been involved in trade discussions. We're seeing now how the Pelicans and the Lakers have been kind of going back and forth, trying to find a third team, but there have been rumors and there have been some reports coming out stating that the only reason why a trade hasn't happened yet is because that the Pelicans have a preference to not trade with the Lakers. They'd rather trade with Boston Celtics. It gets a little tricky here because we saw before the NBA trade deadline where the Lakers and Pelicans were going on discussions and Dell Demps was exploiting every Lakers trade offer, and a deal with the Lakers was never going to be made. Okay, let's be clear. It was never going to be made. But Boston had negotiated with the Pelicans saying, yo, if you wait till the off-season, we'll have a better package. We could possibly offer someone like Jason Tatum. Tatum is a great young player, a player that would benefit greatly from playing with Zion. But now the issue is one person, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie is giving no indication to Boston that he will resign. A matter of fact, all fingers point to him going to Brooklyn. Brooklyn seems like that spot that Kyrie's going to end up going to in free agency. If you're Danny Ainge and the Boston Celtics, do you want to give up Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and all your young assets and future draft picks for a player like Anthony Davis, who has stated, and Rich Paul has stated over and over again, that they won't re-sign with Boston. No matter what you do, he doesn't want to go to Boston, and he's not going to stay. And don't end up blaming Rich Paul for losing all your assets if he doesn't stay. And Kyrie is not helping that situation. That is why Danny Ainge is so relentless. Why would you trade for a player, give up all your young assets, if he's promising you won't re-sign, he's going to opt out of his contract? Kyrie Irving is giving you no indication that he'll stay. It makes no sense. The Lakers are kind of standing pat. We've already seen the way Anthony Davis's father spoke about the franchise and the way they treated Isaiah Thomas. We've seen Kyrie speak about the franchise. And this isn't a good place to be in right now. So if I'm the Lakers, I'm excited. We have a lot of free agency options. We have Kemba Walker possibly, Kyrie Irving, Clay. I know Clay's probably going to sign with the Warriors, as Michael Thompson ended up saying. But we have options. And I know people are freaking out because of the Kawhi Leonard situation, Paul George situation. But if there's one thing I can reaffirm them, it's to relax. And I'll tell you why. One person, LeBron James. If the Lakers are just able to wait one more NBA season, we could possibly still have our young core, sign AD outright, and use those players to go trade for someone. I won't keep this video too long, but I did miss you guys so much. I hope you guys like this new spot I'm filming in. We'll see if I'll keep it. Let me know if you like it. This magazine has so much good stuff. Prayers up to KD. Prayers up to Klay Thompson. Hope you guys are excited. The NBA draft is coming up way. NBA free agency is coming up way. I hope you guys are excited like I'm excited. Please do me a favor. If you stayed this end to the video, you gotta subscribe, you gotta comment, you gotta like. Shoot me some topic ideas. I love you guys so much. I got a podcast coming up, so I want you guys to stay tuned. Do me a favor, check out the links in my description, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.